Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV. It is, of course, the launch time for patch 6.45 today, the 18th of July, and we are celebrating 10 years of Final Fantasy XIV since A Realm Reborn's launch at the very least. So here we are, celebrating 10 years of this fantastic game, and one of the ways that you can do that is actually by taking pictures, right? So they've added new stuff into GPOSE. So if we create, I don't know, we've come into the Aether font on Explorer mode. I thought we'd have a nice background. Gonna throw a snowball at Fran. If she wants to reciprocate that, then we'll use that as a backdrop for what we're showing. So GPOSE can be accessed. So if we go into the keybinds, you'll find right at the bottom of the first tab the GPOSE key. You can assign this to whatever you like. I always set this to G, but in GPOSE, if you don't know, you can take pictures and you can also pause time and you can put filters on, and that's what we're talking about today. So specifically, I've got a controller plugged in to my PC, which is how I centralize things. With keyboard and mouse, it's a little bit harder, but yeah, let's just sort of get them sort of center, throwing snowballs at each other. Fantastic. And then we'll sort of pause mid thing anyway for this demonstration. So the new stuff will be on the sticker section. So if we go into sticker mode, you will find a plethora of new things. For example, icons. You'll see the 10th anniversary tab. This is a temporary tab that's been added for I'm not sure how long. They just say a limited time only, so who knows how long that's going to be. So for the icon section, we have all of these bits and pieces. For example, we have a side banner for the 10th anniversary. And we can obviously change the size of that and the rest of it later. Or if you wanted to, you can click on the edit section, then click on the bit you want to change the size of, or the angle, for example, if you wanted to, which looks awful. Why would I do that? And also the transparency. But yeah, so for this demonstration, let's look at all of the things. So that's the 10th anniversary banner, the side banner. We also have a top banner, which looks like that. Then we also have more stylized banners as well, like this one. That one I really like, the red one. That's the sort of thing you'd place at the top. Let's just, let's get rid of a few of these. That looks really nice. So you can hide everything. So let's see what else we've got. So we've got that banner. Then we've also got the logos. We just click and drag these things on. These things are naturally quite large. As you can see, we've got various Moogles. Look. Sort of like a dark and a light version. And we've also got the 10th anniversary without the Moogle and with the Moogle. And then we also have, we might as well stick these here as well, the banner that says anniversary, 10th anniversary on it, in case people were wondering what this was. So there we go. Of course, you can resize all of these elements to your heart's desire, which makes this infinitely more accessible. And obviously, not everybody's going to want a picture with a Moogle picture that size. But yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Really cool. So these are limited time. They've done this before, but yeah, these are really well done, I think. And as you can see on the text section, I don't think there's anything new on the text section, actually. Just the 14 logo and stuff like that. But yeah, the banner's really cool. I think this one is my favorite, but I do like the idea of putting, you know, these things in the corner, maybe with the Moogle, actually. So let's see if we can make something look quite nice with a screenshot in particular. Of course, we're gonna stick that in the corner there. And then we'll make this at the top. Maybe we change the size of this. And then we'll put on one of the side banners. Is that overkill? It might be a bit overkill, that. But what we can do is we can change the layer order as well. There we go. I suppose that looks okay-ish. And then we can also change maybe the angle of this one. Give it a bit of a Dutch angle. Why not? There you go. That doesn't look too bad. But yeah, obviously they're probably going to be doing some kind of, you know, usually they do some kind of like sweepstakes or picture competition. So yeah, that's how those work. I really like this. This is a great addition. I wish they did more seasonal related stuff additionally to this. What they could do is, like, when Halloween comes around, have Halloween banners and things for that limited time. It just means more sort of, I don't know, exclusivity for like a time limited time, maybe some unique things. But personally, I'm going to be sad when these go away. However, there is a way of making sure that they never go away. So as I was saying before, there is a way of making sure that these don't go away, and perhaps you want to use these way after they get removed from the game. Well, what you're going to need is you're going to need a surface that you can, like, edit away, right? Like a simple color that you could chroma key away. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to find one of these partitions, make that as green as we humanly possibly can. We're just going to zoom in as far as we can into that. And then we're going to go into GPOSE. Zoom in even further. This means that we're going to have less of a texture problem when we try to remove this. So as you can see, nice and green, and then we're going to just saturate it with as much light as possible from the different lights, and we're going to turn them all green like this. That's what we're going to do, and that way we should be left with a very, very, very bright green window like that. And there you go, you've got yourself a perfect chroma key background. This is useful for video making and all sorts of things. And then we go into sticker mode. Then what we can do is we simply load up what we saved earlier. And then if, for example, we liked the position of these things, let's just remove that for now. Let's say I liked that. I could hide the UI, take that screenshot, and then I have pretty much saved that forever. And then when I go into my photo editing program, I can just remove the green and put whatever picture I want behind it. This is a really good tip. I don't know if, I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory, kind of basic, but this was my thought process. I was like, I don't want to leave these behind. So I thought this was a good way of doing that. And what I'll do is I'll drop in my Discord, I'll make a little section in the Safe for Work Pictures section. I'll make a thread specifically with just my dumps of all of these individually, and then some of the ones combined, just to be helpful. And I'll get rid of the chroma key for you as well. So there we go. Link in the description to my Discord. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Many videos from the patch itself actually to come, but I thought we'd do a quick one on this because I think it's pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.